Hey there, NPCs. Welcome to our actual play of Shadowrun 6 World Emerald Glitch. I'm your GM, Bob Meat Grinder Loper, and tonight we're continuing the case of the Wayward Courier. So last time on Emerald Glitch, let's see, the runners were hired to recover a dagger by Toil and Trubble. They then went to... Let's see, so they went to the underground, Zone 9, and they looked... They kind of took their time deciding whether or not they were actually going to go into the safe house of the Courier, Suds. But they eventually, between the searching that hole in the wall and interacting with the Scratcha, who are the gang down there, they found out that Suds had a place in Snohomish, which is the closest thing there is to a farming community in the Seattle Metroplex. And as soon as they got to Snohomish, they sort of discovered where the place was, and Courier did some astral reconnaissance and stumbled across some nasty stuff in the form of a blood spirit that's bigger than she is. And so at this point, we have joined our runner team. Everybody except for Fisher is inside the building. Fisher's outside doing the Decker thing. He's hacked the building host. I think he set off the fire alarm at one point to try to get people out. The latest you've heard from Fisher is, "Hey, it's snowing out here." As inside, we've had an altercation with the blood spirit. So I will pop that guy up. So there is the blood spirit. They found Suds, who also has a water spirit with him. Let's see, Mr. Bell ran up the outside of the building, went in through the window, and has just absconded with the dagger. While Violet has distracted Suds with a song. So you hear the guitar still going. What was it? It was Cowboy Blues or...
Country Boy Blues.
Country Boy Blues was the name of the song. And we left our group with this other spirit popping in. That has taken kind of the form of a thundercloud. And as it sort of bursts through the window at the end of the hall, this snow and hail sort of come through the window, and you hear the sounds of thunder. And so we pick up in the middle of combat. I made you wait 2 weeks because it is now the blood spirit's turn.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I did not like that wait.
Uh-huh. And let's see, so the blood spirit has nobody in melee with it right now.
Don't do it, Bob. Don't do it.
Let's do... Yeah, let's do that.
Eesh.
No, Bob. No. I just came back.
So the good news is it spent both a minor and a major action to move that far. So it does not have the actions left to attack you.
Woo!
How benevolent.
That does bring us to Nova.
Great. I want to double tap him.
Okay. So the double tap is semi-auto mode. It's not two attack rolls.
Oh, just kidding. Okay.
So go ahead and change the mode to SA, semi-auto. I'm happy to take the 7 hits.
How do I do that in this thing?
So on your weapon, there should be a drop-down menu for firing mode. It should say SS now for single shot. There should be a drop-down menu, and you can click SA for semi-auto.
Got it. Okay.
And it'll change the attack rating and the base damage of it. There it is. And what is the attack rating?
This is close, right? So it's C for 8? 8 for close?
Yeah, you are in close range. Definitely close range. And you said 8?
Yes.
Okay. So that is just enough that you do not yield an edge to it. Okay.
Do I get an edge for attribute mastery?
Yeah, if you have attribute mastery agility, then yes, you get an edge for it. Okay. So you do hit it. Wow, that will not do it all. Okay, so it does, it screams out, and you're not quite sure where the voice comes from, except the whole creature vibrates as you shoot it. It is still up, it is still in your face, but you have a feeling you've done some harm to it. We will now bring us to the other spirit, who's going this way. And we'll say at this point it wipes out that water spirit. Curie.
Oh no. All right. So this thing is smacking at Nova now, huh?
It hasn't actually smacked at her, but it is in her face.
I do not like that, and I also am very skeptical of this new thing that was following me around the skies earlier. But it hasn't attacked yet, so I'm gonna go for the thing that has attacked. But I'm scared. So let's do an ice spear again.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. I'm not nervous, you're nervous.
Okay.
Your luck's holding out.
3 hits. What?
That is a miss.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, is that a miss with 6 hits. All right, and then I have a few additional minor actions because I
You do.
have increased reflexes, right?
Yes.
So
Don't forget your drain.
dang it, Bob.
Okay.
Oh, phew. Okay, I'm okay. Okay.
Well, you didn't
so
do the amp up on this one like you did before.
I didn't. I meant to, but I must have clicked through the thing too fast and it didn't ask, but that's okay. Okay, so with my minor actions, I still have movement as to do too. And where am I?
So as a minor action, you can move 10 meters.
Well, I would like to move and take cover behind that wall.
Okay.
As I zap it. This thing. Okay, so that was one minor action, and then I think I will pause there in case I need to dodge or something.
All right. Violet.
All right. Violet is gonna look at the blood spirit and she'll say, "Well, you ain't exactly ugly, but you look better from a distance." And would like to try and use command voice to tell the blood spirit to basically get out of Nova's face. If that's even possible.
You can try it. So I believe that is looks to be an intimidation, influence test for intimidation.
Yeah. Probably get intimidation at some point. Goes. That is 5 hits.
Okay. Get that number of dice right. It does not appear to be impressed.
Was a major action. Yeah, I'm not really equipped for fighting spirits.
We're gonna die.
Okay. So that's it?
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else right now. That'd be helpful.
Mr. Bell.
So I just took the dagger.
Yep. You're standing right there with Suds, and you have the dagger.
And he's still in under influence, right?
He's kind of shaking his head like the song has stopped.
Oh. Well, with my dagger in my hand, I say, well, if you aren't going to be helpful, be a dear and don't move. And I really gracefully kind of leave where he's at and head towards the window that I just came through.
Uh-huh.
And like a robber in a cartoon, I lift the door open and legs out first. I kind of tiptoe out of
So as you do that, you notice as you raise the window, this blast of cold air and snow comes in at you.
Ooh.
That was not there when you came in the building.
Am I 3 stories up?
This is the 4th floor. Yes.
4th floor. Is it particularly snowy on the ground?
No.
No. Okay.
So it's snowing quite a bit, but it apparently has not started accumulating yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get out of the window and I will wall run, kind of at like a horizontal, but like diagonally down, like to the next window and then down and the next window down. That's the path that I kind of want to take.
So to get you to like here, as part of your that'll be your minor action to move.
As far as I can go, yeah.
And I'll ask you to make an athletics test, please.
Sure.
Okay.
That sucks. There's no ones though. That's good, right? 2 hits. Did you not see it?
Yeah, just a whole lot of 3s and 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's enough. Because you have the wall running power, that is enough. You've seen other people try to climb without it, and you think that roll would not have been good enough if you didn't have it.
Okay.
But that gets you to the ground, and it's not slippery or anything. I mean, there's some. I mean, the ground is wet, but there's no snow on the ground.
Do I have any more actions?
You still have your major action.
Oh well, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'll just say in my comms, I've reached the floor. It's kind of snowy out here. That's unforeseen. I pop up a weather app on all of your ARs.
So that'll be a minor action.
Okay.
And as I recall, some of you have opted out of the Green Mansion ads, but I believe Violet is still getting those.
Yeah.
You also, Mr. Bell, hear in the back of your mind, "Whom shall I kill?"
Hello? That'll be my turn.
Okay. So Fisher in the car, Suds. You hear from behind you, up and upstairs. "Give me that back!" And we'll do. What is your defense rating?
Did he jump down with me?
No, he's from the window. He's going to do something.
Oh, okay. 5.
5? Okay. So you do not yield an edge. He is, however, going to shoot a spell at you. Also fairly terrible. So go ahead and make a defense roll.
Just click defense.
Yes.
That seems pretty obvious, though, right, guys?
Roland, I can't go 2 weeks without your sass. I just
Oh, great.
I hit
What
you
the
with
hell?
that. How did that happen?
Jesus. Well, 9 dice and 1 hit.
So I need you to soak. Go ahead and do a damage soak. And the damage is 3 stun.
What the hell, man? Well,
that's
Yeah.
not right. Oh no, I get it. Maybe no. Maybe it is. I'm used to much larger soak pools in 5th edition. Here it's just body, so you take 2 boxes of stun.
oh, that's not too bad.
And I need to make a drain roll for him.
I'm squishy.
And he's good with drain. Okay. Now it is the blood spirit's turn. It did not like being shot. And so it will. You see these sort of claws extend from the being and try to scrape at you. What's your defense rating, Nova?
DR 12.
12. Okay, so he gets an edge from you. And you need a defense roll. So with that, it's going to hit you.
Can I spend 2 edge to turn a 4 into a 5 to make it a 6?
So you can, but remember, in 6th edition, the attacker wins ties.
You know what? Never mind.
Okay. If you're in a gambling mood, you can re-roll 2 dice for those 2 edge. That's true. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, let me make the spirit re-roll 2 die.
Okay. So mark off 2 edge. So it gets that's 5 hits. So it will tie you. So you need to soak 4p.
I'll never gamble again.
Until the next round.
Any fun facts about gambling?
Gambling is a serious addiction in the United States and across the world.
That's fair. So you need a soak roll, Nova.
Sorry. I suddenly don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Ooh.
0. None of it.
All right. So 4 boxes of physical. As it scrapes into you and you just feel it across your chest as it kind of it's kind of almost insubstantial as it goes through you, but it definitely hurts.
Makes sense. He's like right there. So
Yep. And it is your turn.
I shoot the spirit.
Okay. You're doing the double tap again?
Yeah, I'll double tap again.
Okay. All right. Wrong one. There it is. So you do hit it with 1 net hit. But it doesn't appear to do any damage.
Go ahead and reroll 2 of your successes.
So on the soak test, 2 wouldn't do anything
Okay, never mind.
because it's only soaking 5 damage.
I show up on Thursdays to learn.
So do we. From
All
you.
right. Let's see here. Oh, as a scroll of your, I guess I should be clear. Mr. Bell is like down here. Let's do this. Wait a minute. So it is shooting a lightning bolt in the direction of the blood spirit.
Ooh, the stormy thing?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Which misses. Fury.
The buddy.
Sorry?
Emotions. It's just a lot. All right, so seeing the lightning try to hit the blood spirit and miss, and knowing how strong that storm spirit is makes me more nervous. So I'm going to kind of set determination with this. Now I saw one of the minor actions I can do is take aim. What does that do for me?
So taking aim, you can only do with a firearm, bow, or exotic ranged weapon.
Not a ice spear?
Not a spell. If you have one of those, you can take aim to get a +1 to your dice pool. So that's where the sniper comes in.
Bob,
Take
you
aim
just
for many
like
turns.
you just like telling me no, that's all. All right. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to try for an ice spear again. Okay. And I'm going to amp it up.
Okay.
Because this needs to stop. And I don't like it. So ice spear. And now, let's see. Okay. Oof. Amp up. Every time you amp up, you take 2 more drain, right?
That's correct.
God, it's so chunky. But I want to hit it. All right, I'm going to try for 1.
1 amp up?
Yeah. Submit.
Oof.
Why are you like this? Why can't I roll 12 dice? Oh, no. All right, let me roll my
that will miss.
Drain. Guys, I'm useless.
Not true.
So that is 3 physical.
You're 3 physical.
Nice.
I am 3 physical.
Can I spend an edge to change a 4 to a 5, or to 2 edge just change a 4 to a 5?
Yes.
Is edge reset or no?
No.
Okay, so I still just have the 2. Okay. Hey, Randy, I need you to come back and give me more edge.
Alas, I think he gave you all of his edge.
All right.
You're edgy enough, Sarah.
You know what? Since I skipped his turn, that's what he'll have done. He's established that he's been messing around in the building host and feeding that edge to you. So he will give you 1 edge.
Oh, yay! Cool. Thanks, Randy. I just ran a Kickstarter about Teen Punk Rebellion, and I'm not edgy enough. Come on. All right.
So is that enough?
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't want to run because it's a spirit. Like, there is no running. there really isn't. Like, it's gonna catch us. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Violet.
Am I able? Oh, go ahead.
I think you got an edge or two last turn as well, right? From you'll have gotten one edge last turn.
Okay. I feel like that. What I'm thinking is, since running's not really an option, that was going to be my my suggestion. Could I make like a knowledge arcana roll to pair with a leadership for like a weakness of the blood spirit to help my teammates better combat this thing?
Sure. You have the arcana knowledge skill?
I do.
Okay. Let's see if leadership still does the same stuff.
Couldn't find anything specifically about what leadership does other than the social edge parts. So.
Oh yeah, the granting of edge to your allies. I see. All right. You know what? So you can make I believe that's an influence test. You'll get the edge for your arcana knowledge.
Okay.
And let's see how well you roll.
Okay, and I do have a specialization in leadership.
Okay.
Not horrible.
And in fact, you'll get a second point of edge. I'm looking at the social test edge. Presuming there are people on your team who trust you to lead them.
I have at least 2 fans, and they're both on this team.
Yep. I think it's good enough. I mean, if anyone, then Violet at this point. So the edge is yours.
Wait, so if we feel Violet's the leader, we get an edge?
No. If you feel, if you guys collectively think Violet is trustworthy enough to lead, then she got an edge on this test.
Okay.
Yes.
I trust her.
and I assumed that was the case. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, it's weird that we're in the middle of a fight with a freaking blood spirit and she's just playing guitar and singing. That's a little strange, but...
That is a little sus.
I'm here for all your battle bard needs.
At least she's not Mr. Bell or Mr. Fisher, so...
Oof.
Man burn.
All right. Yeah, so with that, let's see here.
I'm basically trying to be an edge vending machine.
Yeah. So I will give you an edge for that roll.
Okay.
You sense that it doesn't have any particular weaknesses. But you do notice it's starting to regenerate. So especially the bullet holes. Because they're essentially bullet holes in fluid, and those sort of bullet holes are closing up. The places where it's frozen, that's still saying frozen. But it is currently still, it is definitely weakened a bit.
So I'll say, well, this makes as much sense as slinging a hammock between 2 corn stalks, but y'all, it looks like the ice is helping to stop it from healing itself.
That's cool.
It'd be cooler if I could fraggin' hit it.
Incidentally, if you'd like to grant some of your edge to her, now's the time.
I would love to. I'd like to give I'd like to spend 2 edge to give an edge to Curie, and 2 edge to give an edge to Nova.
Thank you, vending machine.
Bless you.
So that brings us to Mr. Bell.
Well, what did he shoot me with? Was it like some sort of like shock?
So it's weird. He kind of just reeled back and like punched at you, and you felt the impact.
So for no real practical reason at all, I spin around in place.
Okay.
And when I turn around and face him, I've pulled my Aries out of my jacket pocket, and I'm pointing it in his direction. Now, that wasn't helpful, and I will take a shot at him.
Okay.
I can take aim?
Yes, you can take aim as a minor action.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll fire my pistol at him. If I wanted to do spend 3 edge for a called shot, is that thing I declare now or after I hit?
You have to declare edge
Or
actions
2.
before you roll.
Or is it 2 edge?
For a called shot.
2. Oh, never mind. I'm reading the wrong thing. Sorry. That's 5.
It's 5 edge.
So let's skip that. Let's not do that at all. This is a cheat sheet with the edge in the wrong order. I'll just take a regular old shot at him. So,
what is your... So you're currently at near range, so it's the N increment. What is your attack rating?
10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's no edge exchanged. So go ahead and take your shot.
I just clicked the Aries, right?
Yeah.
Come on, jerk.
Oh, there it goes.
Jesus. Sorry for calling you a jerk.
He's going to spend edge to ask you to re-roll 2 of those dice.
What can I do? Mm-hmm. Okay, well. Roll. Stupid. Exposed.
Slash roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of those is still a hit, so you still have 2 hits on him. So that's still good enough to hit him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the tie goes to the attacker. Ooh. So he takes no damage from that attack.
Oh, bummer.
Unless you want to do something like return the favor and make him reroll hits, because you still haven't spent edge this action.
Oh, sure. Is that 2 edge?
To make him reroll, it's 1 edge per die.
Oh, then I'll spend. How many die was it? 3?
He got 3 hits.
I'll make him roll all 3.
Oof. Ooh.
Nice.
Ah!
And then for damage, what am I?
Shot me! And he sort of stumbles back. He's sort of out of the window. And you think you hear him hit the floor.
Oh.
And you guys hear this too. You guys hear from the apartment, "You shot me!" Okay. So let's see. Fisher, I think we'll keep doing giving 1 edge to Curie.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
And then as far as that voice goes, after I've shot,
Oh yeah.
I'll just be like, hello? Who's calling?
Bonguis.
What or who
Name
is a Sundays?
Name my next victim.
Are you the dagger?
Moving on to Suds. We don't really have time for a full conversation in combat.
Just pushing it until you tell me to stop.
Yep. Let's see. So Suds. Oof. Okay, so Suds does something. You don't see what or where he goes. All right, so then the Blood Spirit will go and attack. Yeah, it still likes Nova. Oof. Okay, so it will hit you unless you have some edge you want to spend.
Yeah, let me take a look at my options here. I'll spend edge to reroll my failures.
So that's 4 edge. It does hit you. So you need to soak against 5p. Ooh.
There's something gravely wrong here.
Can we reset roll 20? Would that be would that be appropriate?
Yeah.
Roll 20 seems intent on a TPK tonight.
Hold on, team. I'm just gonna let me go back.
Just throw the whole internet out.
Will we even make it to the first break?
Yeah, I'm gonna call the internet sharks and have them reset.
Next week on Roll with Rem Alternus, join a brand new cast and adventure as we all died.
Can I spend edge again?
No,
Because
you can only spend one.
turn.
You can only spend edge once per action.
Yo, someone spend some edge and be like, Nova, move, girl.
So it is your turn now. After that, $5 of physical damage.
Yeah, I want to use my knowledge of small unique tactics to like go and hide behind the terrain, which means moving out of here
Okay.
and around this corner.
All right. So that will take so the movement will take a minor and a major action. Because a minor action to move 10 feet, and then the major action to sprint. But that would get you around the corner.
Excuse me, let me take some measurements. All right, I'm gonna hide behind her. I can just get behind her.
All right. And based on your small unit tactics, I will grant you an edge.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so then we go to the Storm Spirit. That will do.
I get very anxious when Bob is quiet this long.
Uh-huh.
Too much time to think.
But no, I will actually spend... So the Storm Spirit will spend its 3 edge to force the Blood Spirit to reroll 3 dice. Okay, so 1. Okay. So that'll do. At this point, it needs to use the 3 edge it has accumulated. Oof. Okay, so that lightning bolt strikes the Blood Spirit, and sort of it sort of electrifies the exterior and makes it sort of shudder a bit. It does grant it the zapped condition.
Whew.
Fury.
Okay.
And you guys can sense that lightning bolt really hurt it.
Oh, good. 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 Okay.
And
Yeah.
you see more behind it down the hallway where the snow is blowing in, more snow and hail is blowing in, like further down the hallway.
I hope it's good and it doesn't turn into a continuous fight after this one goes down. Anyway, okay. Gonna do the thing and shoot a spear. I am gonna crack my knuckles and throw more energy into it. I'm gonna do an amp up of 2.
Ooh.
I think. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is so stressful. You know what?
Well, if you're not bleeding, you're not casting hard enough.
I mean, it's true. All right, we're gonna. So that would be. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not doing a real stupid. So my character sheet, my current boxes. Oh, that would knock me out if I failed that drain. Because unless it would. What makes it go physical?
The edge, or sorry, the drain number being above your magic rating.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if
the base, so let me make sure of that, but I believe it's if the base edge number is above your magic rating.
So, like, for instance, just to translate that for myself. So last time when I amped up, it went from 5 drain to 7 drain. So theoretically, should that have been physical?
Because your magic is 6, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's physical.
Okay, so let me fix what I did wrong.
It.
Okay. Oop.
Yeah, so the base spell, since it's 5, would be stun damage, but amped up at 7, which is greater than your magic, which makes it physical.
I see. Okay. I don't know why that's doing that, but that's okay. All right, here we go. So I can't afford to amp up to 2. So I'm going to go ahead and try to amp 1.
Okay.
The thing is, it sucks because I'm 1 edge away from being able to post edge if I need to, but we'll do what we can. Ice Spear. Amp up 1. Submit. Submit. 7 hits. Thank you for the love of Pete's.
Nice.
Ah, there we go.
Ah,
Roll 20 giveth and roll 20 taketh away.
jeez.
So would you like to do anything to affect either of those rolls with edge, or are you saving for drain?
I think I'm going to save, and especially because with the amp up, that changes the 7 hits, right, to something else?
It increases the base damage by 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so the damage is half your magic round up plus the amp up. So that's 4 plus the net hits, which is another 4, so 8.
Cool. I'm going to roll my drain in the meantime.
Okay.
3 hits against my 7. Ow. So that would be...
So you take 4 boxes of physical drain.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I want to do about that. I think I'm going to change 2 of the... Oh, yep,
You
2
only
of the...
have 1 4.
Oh, what? Yeah, so I'm... Wait, no, I have 2 4s.
I have 2 4s.
Oh, sorry, I was clicking on
On my soak.
Okay. So I will change 1 of those to a 5 and only take 3.
Okay. And are you still conscious?
I am.
Okay. So you do see the ice spear sort of hits it straight on, and as it explodes, the frost sort of crackles over it as the thing explodes and vanishes.
I take a knee at that, but look up to face the storm spirit if I need to, because I'm pretty hurt. I'm hurting myself, guys.
Violet.
My arms are like starting to like frost over, and my breath is coming out in that like breathing in the cold kind of feel. It hurts.
Split is going to look around, and if we got the dagger and no one is fighting us right now, I think we best skedaddle back to the van.
Sounds great. Love that idea.
So we're still in rounds.
There's another.
There's still the storm spirit down the hall.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be on our side so far.
Okay. So you vacate. Mr. Bell.
So he took his shot and he fell into the window, right? Like I don't see him anymore.
Yeah,
correct?
you don't see him anymore.
Okay. So I will put my gun back into the holster under my jacket, and I'll turn to walk to the car. And as I'm casually walking back to the car, I go, well, who to kill? Who to kill? I don't know. Suds. He's the only one I can kill. That's what I say.
Make a willpower test.
I swear, if you bring this thing back.
I don't know what's happening in there. No one said it's down.
I think Violet just did.
Oh.
A critical glitch. Oh, triple 1s.
I don't have any more edge either.
That is amazing. And with that, we're approaching the 9 o'clock hour. And so we will we'll hold off for a 5-minute break while we determine what's going to happen.
Why are you like this?
I love cliffhangers. And welcome back. We are still maybe in the middle of combat, maybe at the end of combat. We'll see in the next round or so what happens. But at the moment, in response to some niggling voice in his head, he has said, "Kill Suds." And he then made a willpower critical glitch.
That's how you play, right? That's what you're supposed to do, I thought.
So it kind of goes dark for you, Mr. Bell. And then you hear over your comms, "What are you doing?" And it's Fisher. And you have the dagger, like that, the dagger you just took in your hand. And you're about to start up the wall. You're still on the ground at the moment, but it looks like you were about to start running up the wall.
Whoops. I think I'm changed my mind. Whatever I was gonna do. Sorry. If I have control over myself, I'll flip it back into the the hilt in my back. Or the
You kind of think about it for a moment, and then you could sort of shake your head, and you slide it back into. So it was in the hilt for your combat knife.
Mm-hmm. It said it was a little too small for it, but
yeah. So the dagger's a little too small for the hilt because it's more of a stiletto and not so much of a thick blade. But it fits enough that unless you do any serious acrobatics, it'll probably stay in. That does bring us to Nova. The person you were using as a human shield has vacated.
I follow my shield. In fact, I walked in front of her on my way out.
Okay.
That's me then, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of, from my crouched position, from kind of panting from that last one, I'm gonna kind of straighten myself back up, stand and look down the hallway, and say, "What do you want?"
talking to.
If you obey your contract, I have what I want.
She'll nod and just turn and follow the others.
Okay. We can now pop out of rounds. As you guys all exit the building. And as you exit the building, you do see Mr. Bell kind of taking his sweet time, walking back to the van. Like he's thinking about something. It is still snowing. And it's sort of, it's unseasonably cold because, well, it's May. And even in Seattle, it doesn't frequently snow in May.
I'll look back at the spirit and go, "You're a little obvious. Perhaps head back to the astral as you follow."
It doesn't respond. Are you hanging out to see what happens?
No.
Okay.
I get in the
Weird-ass
van.
spirit.
You get in the van?
Yeah.
The sooner we drop off this dagger, the better.
So are you headed back to... Where are you headed?
Back to Toil and Trubble, right? That's the mission.
That was the mission, yeah.
Before I get in the van, I'll take off my coat, and with it, I'll grab the dagger out of the scabbard, wrap it in the coat.
So as you grab the dagger out of the scabbard, you hear that voice in your head again. Kill one of them.
Oh, I'm not falling for that twice.
And my power is yours.
Let me think about it.
So you guys are listening to essentially a one-sided conversation.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, murder, but that's not different.
As he's holding the dagger.
But it's wrapped in my coat now.
Okay.
Okay.
And it might not make sense to any of you when I say this, but from now on, the only murder is going to be my murder that I choose.
Well, that seems like a real good policy.
I want to
You
check.
pick murders.
I want to check his aura.
Then make a choice.
Was someone picking out your murders for you?
So incidentally, as I'm reminded, for suffering the critical glitch, Mr. Bell, you gain a point of edge.
Oh, cool.
And for killing the blood spirit, Curie, you'll gain a point of edge.
Yay!
And then you're going to sense him.
Yeah, I want to check that aura because, like, he's talking about murdering people now, and I'm uncomfortable. All right, astral signatures. 2 hits.
You get basically what you got before. That he's an adept. His aura is as big as yours. You actually see less information than you did before.
Yeah, that makes me nervous. I'm gonna assume
you sort of fill it in. You sort of fill it in from what you knew before, but you're clearly sensing nothing new.
Right.
Can I tell she's doing this?
Yeah, you can tell my eyes glaze over. Like
I'm looking at you.
I mean,
well then no.
Because you also because you also have the ability, you recognize when someone else is astrally perceiving.
Oh.
So as I sit in the van, I'm gonna keep my astral eyes on and keep my eyes on him, and watch for any changes because, like, it couldn't be that I'm not reading him well enough. I think he's trying to hide something. So I'm gonna watch him throughout the car ride and keep a sensing.
I just stare forward, smiling.
You can make one more sensing test at a -1.
Okay.
Also, remember your wounds.
Oh shoot! Yeah. How do I modify a roll like that without just clicking the button?
There should be a modifier switch up top, I think.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Whee!
And then it'll ask you what modifier.
Okay. Sucks that it doesn't automatically do that since it knows how much damage I have.
So there should be another switch that says wounds. And then it'll automatically calculate it. Okay. You do sense as on the van ride. Incidentally, you leave the area where the snowstorm was. And as you sort of falls away behind you, you see that it stops snowing. You do see sort of around Mr. Bell, there is a red mist in astral space. Almost like it's a mouth whispering in his ear. and you can kind of make it out. Kill one of them. It'd be so easy for you. Your hands are caked in it.
You think it's easy, but you're wrong.
You are experienced, I can tell.
So I'm keeping my increased reflexes on. And I, as usual, I'm sitting in the back of the van because I don't like having my back to anyone. But I have an ice spear ready. But if we get to Toil and Trubble and there's no trouble, we're fine.
Yeah.
And I'll fill everyone in later. I just don't want to risk the spirit picking up on my subvoke or anything like that. So
I just imagine, and I have GM'd for groups like this, where you'd have the driver and then like 4 people trying to squeeze into the way back seat because they don't want to have anyone behind them.
Yep.
Oh, if I'm able to, I'm in the passenger seat and I'm turned around looking.
Oh, I said I was in the passenger seat.
So there's only one front seat in this van because it's modified for troll.
Oh, good point.
So it's essentially it's the 2082 version of the VW microbus, but the front seats have been converted into a single seat that Fisher sits in and takes most of that area, and then behind it there's the series of seats for you guys.
I reflect on how I've been studying different spells and sources and stuff like that, and I really need to work on that mind link one.
Mr. Bell, who's wrong? Who are you talking to?
My head spins around 360. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen.
I cast Ice Spear.
No, that doesn't happen. I mean, how? Not wanting to be too like meta, because I get it as me. How much would I understand what's actually happening? I get that it's connected, but would I be able to explain that to everybody else? Would I understand that?
Do you have any magical knowledge skills?
Nope.
I text everyone else. The Bell guy is cracked.
So Mr. Bell, you're kind of trying to figure out what's happening. You have maybe a sense for what's happening, but not really the words to explain it. And then you realize the dagger's in your hand again.
Nope, don't like that. When I get Nova's text, I remember that technology's a thing. And I'll text everyone but Mr. Bell that I think the blood spirit is talking to him and telling him to kill us.
Tight. You got a med kit on you?
What?
You got a med kit on you? We can... First off, we have some wounds. We could probably do that. And then, like, the empty med kit, make him put the knife in it.
We could, or I kind of don't want to tip off the blood spirit in case it wants to attack all of us again.
Violet's going to turn to Mr. Bell and say, so tell me all about this. What is this? Is Green Acres? What is this hotel you're talking about that I'm getting these lovely ads for? I need to know more.
We don't disclose too much information about Green Mansion, but if you give us a call...
Go ahead and make an influence test.
Oh, okay.
No, Violet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to engage his mind so that it can be distracted from outside forces.
Things are happening.
But Mr. Bell, that whisper in your ear is sort of it's loud enough that it's drowning out what she's saying to you, but it's not loud enough that you can tell what it's saying.
Everyone seems real tense right now. Let me just explain. There's a voice, and it's telling me to kill you. But watch. And I pull out my gun. Who's sitting next to me?
Me.
And I try to pull the trigger, and you see my arm tensing, but I can't pull the trigger. You're safe. Don't worry. And I put my gun back into my coat. You're muted, I think, Sarah.
I'm sorry, but as soon as he pulls that gun out and moves it in any direction toward one of them, I'm casting Ice Spear.
Oh, here we go.
That's fair.
I'm not amping. I'm really hurt. Like, I don't like any of this.
Yep, remember those wounds.
I have my wounds turned on. All right, let's see.
Oh.
Stop asking if I want to amp. No.
Oof.
Only one hit. I'll change a 4 to a 5.
Oh, we're spending some edge on that too. Okay.
Jeez.
Blood Spirit.
Go
I
ahead and
already don't like you. It's
Go ahead.
whispering.
Go ahead and defend yourself.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
Cool.
Can I
Reroll 2 of those dice.
reroll 2?
Yes.
You know it's bad when the blood spirit's giving you edge.
Yay! Can I spend an edge to roll one more?
Yes,
What I
you
need
can.
what I need to, yeah. Because if it's a tie, it would be a tie, right?
Yeah, it'd be a tie, and she would hit you.
Yeah. So I'll spend one edge to roll. Oh, I'm getting it. I think. Oh shoot.
I'm waiting on that number. There we go.
All right, so you are hit. So you're going to soak 3p. Okay. So in fact, you take only 1 box instead of 2.
Physical, right?
It is physical. So what happens is, as you shoot with the ice spear, he comes around to try with the dagger to try to parry it, and it knocks it out of his hand. And
It
so
knocks
sort
the
of-
dagger out?
Yeah, so the dagger sort of skitters under one of the seats.
Up.
So in fact, it's under it's under the front seat.
Oh, so it got knocked forward instead of back?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
And then Fisher is like, "What's going on here? Why are you trying to shoot at my van?"
Make no move, told the dagger.
I bend down and I pick it up with the coat.
I shoot him again.
Oh, jeez.
Actually,
Does Mr. Bell have gloves?
Yeah. I do.
Are they on?
Yeah.
I would like to try something else, actually. Instead of Ice Spear. No, wait, never mind. I'm going to use Ice Spear. 2 hits.
All right.
Oh, remember we were talking about off with the what was it, danger sense or whatever?
Oh, yes. You have combat sense. So remember,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have. You didn't roll that for your last test, did you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so go ahead and roll those 2. It's 2 dice, right?
I think so. If
Okay.
the gods of tech agree with that.
I believe that's what the god of tech said. Okay, so remove that 1 box of physical.
No.
That ice spear, in fact, goes through the windshield.
Oops.
Uh-huh.
I still have it in my hand now. That the whole fall down
You
thing.
you still have the dagger in your hand.
And I don't pick it up. And I don't pick it up. I still have it, and you don't cast that. We retcon all that.
No, I still cast it. It's just that it doesn't hit you.
No. The second time around, when I said I bend down anyway.
Yeah, and I said don't touch it, and you touched it, and so now I'm gonna shoot you.
So it didn't come out of his hand.
So I shoot what?
So the dagger did not come out of his hand the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't roll something
because you missed him. Yeah.
So we're retconning quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah, we had to retcon that because he's got some extra dice on defense rolls that were not taken into account.
Listen, if you forget to use things on your character sheet, that's not my problem.
No, it's Roll20's fault, actually, because it doesn't account for it.
It's Roll20's fault.
It is. But anyway, so you do then see me like try to fire my pistol at what, Violet, you're next to me?
It's Nova.
Oh, Nova. So you do see me extend my arm and try to...
You try it again?
No, this is what happened because none of that went off.
Oh my God.
You see me try, but my finger won't pull the trigger.
And that's when I shot at you, and that's when you deflected.
Right. Well, it flew through the window. Yeah, right. And then I put it back in my coat.
I am
sorry about that.
And trying against the door handle, but I guess Richard's probably got it child locked or something, and I am just like, no, let me out.
I assure you, you're all safe.
So the door opens. If you want to open it.
Maybe.
At this point, I mean, Fisher does pull over.
Good. If he's pulled over, I get out. I get out.
Are we there, or he just pulled over?
The windshield shattered.
Because an ice spear went through his windshield.
It could have been both.
Randy would be so like you trying to talk us all down right now.
We need to find a way to transport this thing safely.
It's safe, I assure you.
But when we hand it over to whoever, they're going to have the same problem.
That's true. It is quite convincing.
Give it to the mage.
Nope. We're not falling for that again.
And you hear that, Curie, because you're still sensing.
Oh, I hear it.
Yes. That sort of red, wispy voice says, give it to the mage.
Did that come with any sort of protection? Did it?
It did, but it's still there.
Yeah, the job did mention that there was a case.
We need to find the case.
It's
We need to
back
go
with
back.
Suds.
So we need to go back. In the meantime, how about nobody holds it? Is that it? Deca, is there a compartment or something?
A name.
What? Do you have a compartment in the van? A hidden smuggling compartment or anything?
I'm insulted that you think I'll be a smuggler.
You're
There is a cargo compartment.
You're a fragging Shadowrunner. Do you have somewhere
And?
to store this that isn't on a person?
Yeah, put it in the back.
Put it in the back. I turn and say, repeat back to Mr. Bell.
I spin around and I offer it to you
Put it
with a
in the
smile on
back.
my face, and I walk towards you.
I hold my ground. Actually, you know what? I will reach out toward it and cast Levitate
On
the dagger.
the dagger?
I'll let my coat go with it.
Why are you giggling?
Oof.
Bob, why are you giggling?
I'm just enjoying the show.
I hate all of this. All right, I take 2 drain, but I'm still okay.
Yep, because that's stun.
Yep.
Okay. So you levitate the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like levitating it around to the back to put in the box? In the
Yep.
trunk?
Yep.
And as you do so, you sort of go around the back. Use my power. You hear in the back of your head.
Eat Drek.
Make a willpower test.
No! No!
I'll spend 2 edge to give her an edge.
No! It's so bad.
Yeah, Bob, we didn't have an edge reset or anything.
No, you did not.
Thank you.
Yeah, I spend 2 to give her one. No! Get out of here, Tom.
Let me see if there's. Do I have anything that can help?
So to be fair, I should have mentioned this is not something that would require a wound modifier.
Oh.
So you may re-roll that. You may re-roll that without the wound button.
Okay. Okay. Stressing me out, Bob.
That's still not awesome.
That is not awesome.
Oof.
But it's what I've got.
And it's not a critical glitch.
It's not a critical glitch. It is awfully close to a regular glitch.
Can I still hear all of it, or is it no
No.
longer speaking to me?
It's no longer speaking to you. But you do manage to put it in the cargo bay or the trunk and close it. It takes every bit of willpower you can summon. Because the thoughts go through your head, I can do so much with this thing. But you lay it down.
I hate this dagger. I want to get rid of it. We need the box. We need to drop it off. We need to be done and get paid. Also, I want to sit in the front. Deca, can you put on grid guide and that way we don't need the windshield?
What are you suggesting? I can't sit back there.
Wait, say that again?
I can't sit back there.
No, I mean more front than I have been.
Oh,
But
okay. All right.
I get in the van, but I like really awkwardly like kneel in the seat. So like I still don't have my back to anyone but Fisher, but I'm sitting like this. I don't know if people can see, but like
And I take my seat in the front again.
Sure.
Right next to you.
Most of you are in like this huddle just sort of squeezed into the middle section.
I will go sit in the back if it makes more room.
All right. So you guys all get back in the van.
Kiri, are you able to summon a spirit to help search for the box?
Maybe a low level one. I'm really not feeling well.
Wait,
It also occurs to you, Kiri, that you have not seen the box.
I mean,
So unless you've seen the box, you can't guide a spirit to search for it.
that's fair.
and I did, right? In the room?
You saw the box, but you're the only one who went in that room.
Yeah. I can get it. Yeah, that's really what you want to do.
Yes.
Go right ahead.
What? You both spoke at the same time.
I said yes, and she said go right ahead.
Oh.
So that's essentially two yeses. So you guys turn around and go back to the apartment building, where by now the snow never really accumulated. Now the clouds have cleared and it's sort of Seattle normal. So do you do the same entry that you did before, wall run up?
Yeah, I'll get out of the car. I'll take out my pistol, and I'll wall run with one hand up the side. And when I get to the window, I'll put my gun in just in case Suds is still there.
I'm not concerned if Suds is still there. That's
So you point your gun in, you look in. Suds is not there.
Okay. Then I'll go in, check it out.
Yeah, so you look around and sort of on the floor next to the chair he'd been sitting in is the case that's sort of haphazardly dumped onto the floor.
Cool, I'll collect it up.
Okay.
Do any of my danger senses go off?
No.
Nope. All right. Then I'll do the same thing. I'll cartoon robber out the window again.
All right.
Like I generally move really like exaggerated and kind of what's the people say lithe. Lithe actually is skinny and like kind of with a grace. So
Yep.
That is generally how I move for no reason at all. So, and then I'll hop back down. I'll wall run back down and back to the car.
I'll get out to supervise the placement of the dagger into the box.
So who places it into the box?
I'll let Bell do it. He's got the box already. I'm just watching him in case he needs to be shot.
Can we open it and like scoot it out into the take a stick?
Like D&D adventure style, like invert a sack and grab it?
I haven't dropped levitate. Theoretically, if he just opens the box, I should be able to levitate the dagger right in there. And
That's fair.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll grab my coat at the last second. I'm not afraid of this thing. I should be.
cool.
So
Dagger.
you levitate it into the box. So much power could be at your disposal.
You're going to make me roll again, aren't you?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But you levitate it into the box, and
Nice.
presumably
I close
Mr.
it.
Bell closes it.
Latch it. Does the voice stop?
It does.
Then I'm going to take it with me into the car and sit it on my lap.
How do you know if it stops? I didn't tell you.
What do you mean? Once I take possession of it, I'm aware of what happens. I'll wait for a moment to see if I hear anything more.
Fair.
Yeah.
You just stand there outside waiting to see if you just wait a few moments.
Just for a moment. Yeah.
You don't hear any voices.
Anything in astral?
Good, making a sensing test.
I'll do the same since I've got the ability to do so. What do I click?
Oh, so you're rolling without skill, I think, for intuition.
Okay.
Because you don't have the astral skill.
Right.
So nothing special about the box.
And no weird mist whispering to him, hanging around.
Nothing you can tell.
I'll take my spot in the back seat again.
All right, so and then Mr. Bell, you get in and holding the box.
Mm-hmm. In the front
sealed box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pat it.
By now, Fisher has done a quick repair job on the windshield.
I give
Sorry.
a Stuffer Shack coupon as my condolences.
Excellent.
Is it like a gift card or is it like one new yen off a hamburger?
Yeah, it's like a coupon for like one free burrito or whatever, but you can't use it on the weekend.
Monday burritos only.
That's when they're the freshest.
No, that's when they got.
That's the turnaround date. Yeah.
They expire on Sunday. All right, so you guys drive back. Presumably you have about as awkward a van ride.
Oh, Violet's gonna sing songs.
Okay.
Like really soothing kind of songs, trying to prevent everybody from killing each other before we get paid. We'll use enthralling performance if I have to.
Okay.
Apparently, I always have to be team mom.
I'm just gonna rest in the back seat and
Okay.
try to not hurt so badly.
So does anybody have a med kit?
I do.
I think I do too.
So I think well, people have some wounds.
I don't have first aid skill.
So you
I have biotech and first aid, so I can help others, but
Or
I know
you can just hook someone up to the first aid kit.
Okay, cool.
Or to the med kit, rather. Oh, it actually is a biotech and logic, or...
first aid is the specialization, and I have that.
Yeah.
I look at Nova. Do you want help?
Yes, will you help me and then I'll help you? Kinda, I'll try. You tell me what to do.
It won't help me, not with these injuries.
Okay. I hand it over to her.
Mother, son of a...
Should wounds be affecting it? Her roll?
Yes.
No!
Yeah, so
That
I'll...
affects everything but resistance rolls.
So as I
The good news is you do get an edge for it. Because you have analytical mind and it's a logic test.
Oh, yay! Logic. But I like as I start trying, like my hands are just shaking and like like I'm so exhausted and hurt that I'm like, I'm sorry.
So Nova, you look at her and she is way more injured than you are.
But it's not physical, right?
Some of it is, but like the way it manifests is like I have like swelling, and it like there's dried blood coming from my ears and my nose and my eyes, and like it's all just the strain of casting at the high levels I was.
And parts of her hands and arms are look to be recovering from frostbite.
Sorry, I can't help. I thought I could.
I put it away. I took a Band-Aid out and I put it over a cut on my knee.
Okay.
I could try and help if you'd allow me.
Sure.
So I have a med kit too.
Okay.
And I have biotech. And I'm bleeding out of the mouth, but I'm not showing any signs of
bleeding out of the smiling mouth.
Yeah, it's just that same plastic expression. Like, who am I healing? And how am I doing it?
Me with the med kit?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a biotech roll. And Nova, your essence is
1.28.
Okay. So the threshold is 3.
Jeez.
It can't seem to isolate where injuries are and where repairs need to be made.
I forget what it's like to be a low-level Shadowrunner. Like we suck at everything.
Level 1.
I'm never buying these med kits on discount ever again.
The employee discount Stuffer Shack.
Yeah, there's a little Stuffer Shack like sticker in the corner of her med kits. She clearly got them there.
Okay, so at that point, you guys eventually make it to back into the underground through downtown, and you reach Area 51. It is probably close to midnight by now. So the lights are pulsing, the music is bouncing, and the club is in full swing.
No, never mind.
If you don't feel good, you don't have to come in.
I'm coming in until this is done and I'm paid. And then I'll go have a lie down.
Can I send a message ahead of time to Toil that we're inbound?
Sure. I'll meet you outside, he says.
Is it still snowing around us?
No.
Okay.
No, that stopped. And you noticed it was pretty localized around the around that apartment complex.
Okay.
I hop out of the van with the box in my hand.
Yep. So Toil is there.
It would be advisable not to open the box. The item within has a strange influence. And I hand it forward.
So he takes the box and opens it.
That's what I said not to do.
And you see Trouble sort of fly up and takes a look at it. Yeah, close it. It's good. And so Toil closes it and latches it again. Well done. Do I dare ask about Suds?
Not sure. He might be dead.
y'all might want to invest in a new courier. Even if he's not dead, he seems to be not wanting to live in the big city anymore.
It's true. Plus, he clearly got his whole never mind. You know what? Just find a new guy.
All right. That should be fine. Well done again, and here's your payment. So he hands out another set of cred sticks.
As soon as I grab the cred stick, I turn around and head out. I'm done. I'm done.
It was a pleasure serving you. Choose Green Mansion again in the future. And for all of you, it was a pleasure working with you. And I start handing out business cards one by one, except for, I guess, to Courier, because you're gone already.
Bye.
And then I disappear.
All right. So we draw to a close the case of the Wayward Courier.